but now I see you mighty hand.
Good morning. Welcome to Favorites Friday, your morning refresh. Good morning. Wave at them, y'all.
Hey, good morning, Facebook.
Good morning.
Glad you're here. Invite people to follow.
Yes, have them share this with your friends. Just push that share button, like it, put some comments in here where you're listening from, and enjoy the good gospel music with us this morning. You can on the text line now. You can request a song, and we might be able to get to it before 9 o'clock. This feed will go on for 45 minutes. Share it, like it, comment, and then invite your friends to follow WZYN 810 AM. We love y'all. Good morning.
Of the praise that I can give from my broken heart. If my story's for your glory, then I know it's for my good. If I'm better broken, I'll be broken for you. If my story's for your glory, then I know it's for my good. If I'm better broken, I'll be broken.
Inspiration's up next. Up above the world so high.
We live in a broken world, broken people, but God uses broken vessels, doesn't he?
He most certainly does.
He does. I can remember Pastor Clarence Sexton, where I went to school. He would say so often, I remember when W.A. Criswell was preaching, he said, before God would ever use you much, he'll have to break you a lot. And he said, I heard that as a young man, and I thought, but Lord, I want to be used greatly, and you'll have to break me. He said, I remember going to that altar when he came through Tennessee and said, Lord, break me. And he said, I've looked back on my life, and I can say he sure did that. But that's why the Lord has chose to use me, if we're willing to be broken. And we're better broken. And that's how the Lord works. And he won't break you more than you can bear. He knows. Yeah. He knows. And the story's not about the pot. The story's about the potter. And the potter knows what the pot can take.
Amen.
And that's the whole thing right there. Better broken. Some songs slow you down a little bit, don't they, EJ?
Oh, yeah.
And put you in perspective, don't
yeah,
they?
you want to think.
Yeah, you want to grasp it all. All right. Well, good morning to Radio Land, YouTube, Facebook, app, and WZYN.org. Tell them real quick, EJ, about the app.
Yeah. Now available in, I guess, the Play Store is what that's called for the users that aren't Apple people. I'm an Apple person, so the Apple Store, the App Store, was where the app was first launched, but then just a couple days later it came to the Google Play Store, and so now across all available platforms you can get the WZYN app, and it is, well, for nerds it's not quite as seamless, I guess, as it could possibly be, but for all of us regular people, you won't notice any issues just being able to click listen live and stay tuned, as BK said the other day, from anywhere
that's right.
in the world. And I shared with a preacher a story last night where people are listening across even in and I'm not sure even that I want to say these things, because I know some cultures Christianity and is frowned upon and it's dangerous. And so, can you imagine that, preacher, that somebody might download the WZYN app at risk of peril to their own life?
Wow.
But because it's available, they can. And I just, in my mind, I envision the persecuted church or the persecuted person who's trying to find their way to Christ. I can picture them maybe under a bed sheet somewhere in a culture where they would get persecuted and possibly even martyred for having a desire for the faith of the gospel. And they may be tuned in to WZYN right now, across the seas. It's nighttime, and they may be tuned in listening to the singing and the preaching and the things that go on around here, all because the app makes it possible. Anywhere that you can download an app, you can have access to WZYN 24/7, and there's always gospel preaching or gospel music right here at this station.
Yeah, that's why we do it, and we're getting it to, like you're saying, getting it to multiple states this morning. As I look, South Carolina, Arizona, Texas, New York, Massachusetts, Idaho, North Carolina, New York. Did I say that one? No. Russia, Germany, Sweden is usually on there, but not this morning. Then locations are off on people's devices, so we don't know where that's coming from. Good morning. Let us know on the Facebook stream where you're listening from, and then song request at 229-459-5122. I appreciate Jackson being with us this morning. Give everybody a good howdy.
Howdy.
Jackson is a big help around here. I don't say a lot about my children. I'm kind of tough on them a little bit, So, but I love Jackson. Jackson does really good. I'm grateful for my children. I'm not proud of my children. I'm grateful for my children.
And more than his ability, and I can say this, you won't say this because you're careful and you're guarded and you're prayerful for them. Like you said, you're grateful for them. But more than his ability to me is his availability paired with his desire.
And I'm not really.
It's a testimony.
And I'm not really that nice to him, to be honest with you. And I'm not. Sometimes I can get a little short, and I apologize about that. But I'm not really that nice to him. But sometimes I think about that, and I say, I want him one day, even if it's not full right now, and it could be. He's sitting right over there. I want to do it for the Lord, not for me.
It's working. All the commentary we can make on it.
Yeah.
I've been around.
I've had people say, "Man, why did he say that?" And I wasn't being. I was just didn't embellish anything or say anything. Something happened Sunday. Well, why did Dad come across that way? I wasn't mean about it, but I don't want them to play into the fanfare. I don't want them to play into the praise. Yeah. I just want to do it because that's what we do. That's what we do.
And here's the thing: you're not going to be able to keep him from that internal struggle. That's going to be between him and God only.
That's right.
And so that's coming. But having been in this thing my entire life, I've been going to church since 9 months before I was born, and I've seen enough robots.
Yep, robots.
And I've seen enough slaves.
That's right.
And I've seen enough people who are miserable doing what they're doing in the work, but not for the work.
Amen.
And I'm not sitting next to one this morning. I'm sitting next to a kid who does it with joy, and I say kid respectfully because I turned 50 the other day, and they love to remind me of that. But he does it with joy, all your kids. And I tell you, all the kids at Bemis. So, I mean, there's a whole lot there, and Preacher don't want me to say those things. It's all
it's
God.
A blessing.
It's all glory to God.
It's a blessing.
But people who serve the Lord joyfully is what we need more of.
I'll be quick. I know you want to hear some songs. We were out there at the pickleball court last night. We've kind of gotten into pickleball a little bit. And that's why I'm on a heating pad right now. I literally have a heating pad right here. I'm not feeling too good in my back. But anyways, you made a statement, Jackson, about our relationship, and somebody said you couldn't live without me, and I agreed and said, I don't know what I'd do without Jackson. I really don't. He is that valuable to me. And I want to say this. He's that valuable to WZYN. I don't know what we'd not do without Jackson at WZYN. I don't know what we'd do. There'd be a huge hole in WZYN if it weren't for a 14-year-old boy. A huge hole. Yeah. Now, and nobody would ever know that. A lot of the things you see, a lot of the things you hear from the church side and from the radio side would not be streamlined if it weren't for Jackson.
You're making me want to preach so badly.
Really?
Yeah, because for years in ministry, we got married in 97.
Jackson, you can just sit there and listen to us.
We got married in 97, right? And the church culture that we were involved in, they wanted to promote big families, lots of children, right? But the people who were very angry about promoting that they were not themselves an advertisement for it, right? They looked miserable, right? And it almost as if it was an invitation to come to their misery, right? We have a large family. We struggle keeping them fed. Nobody's enjoying this. Mom's half crazy. Dad is just so consumed with making sure everybody knows they're supposed to have big families that nobody's enjoying this experience.
Here you go.
Right? And everybody was miserable.
Yep.
And what's played out over the years is, and I know kids make their own choices ultimately, but what's played out is there's no joy.
Yep.
And there's very little retention from those families. And I say that, listen, if anybody knows my heart this morning, I say that knowing that kids grow up, they make their decisions, and you don't have a whole lot of input on that, right? But when I'm around the large Atchison family, I see the joy of serving God.
Well, I hope so.
And that fires me up, that fills me with joy that it can be done. And it's a reflection, and I pray that all the rest of their days they maintain that joy and that spirit.
Yes.
But it means a lot right now.
Sure.
Right. And WZYN and Bemis Road and the ministry of God here have a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Have a lot to do with but it's both. It's their desire to serve the Lord, and then it's the Lord showing forth His blessings to that obedience. And that just makes life for God wonderful.
Amen.
And it can be.
Yes, it can.
And
you can enjoy serving God.
Like I said, I don't want to preach.
Hey,
we're here to play music.
Brother
here
EJ,
yeah.
we're just trying to tell the young man, thank you.
Oh,
thank you.
I want him to hear all of those things.
Thank you.
I want him to hear that it makes an impact.
That's right.
There's an old man loving what he's seeing God doing in his life. And like I said.
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah. Thank you.
We love you. Hey, let's go to a song request. How about the Inspirations? Up Above the World So High by the Inspirations. Love these guys. Got their new album right here. This was the single they released before the album came up. It's the album cover song from 2025. Here's the Inspirations. You love them. Up Above the World So High. Listen to that.
When the Lord shall call me to go to rise and go from this sinful valley below, this vale below, I will fly away o'er the sea, rolling sea, where my loved ones are waiting for me, waiting for me. Up above the sinful so high, like the birds from I will fly to be with the blessed Savior and the happy angel band. Mansion in the sky, up above the world so high. Soon I'll hear the glory bells ring, I'll hear them ring, and I'll join in praising the King.
Good morning, everybody. You're here in the Inspirations. Wave at them, y'all. Give them funny faces. Oh, yeah. Happy Friday, y'all.
Like it's the only place I have.
Happy New Year. We'll do the Ice Bucket Challenge in 30 minutes. Me and EJ. Don't. Oh, drenched. Good morning. Share this. Follow our page. And then download the app at WZYN 810 AM, WZYN Radio. You'll find the app in your Play Store.
So high.
8:27, The Inspirations with, man, that's a good song.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That'll get you going.
That'll get you going, won't it? Yeah. That's Red Bull mixed with coffee right there. And everybody's like, wow, never heard that expression before. Well, you haven't been listening to the best. You know, that's a WZYN expression. Brother Eric, tell them about Jubilee. It's 72 days.
71 today. 71. Yep. 72 was yesterday because it was 73 going to New Year's Eve.
Okay.
Yeah, and it turned into 72 before we got off the air, and now it's 71 days until March 14th. A big gospel sing and steak dinner at Bemis Road Baptist Church, featuring the King James Boys and Victory Song and others sprinkled in throughout the night. That's going to kick that. Listen, that big night is just the kickoff, right? That's how big we do it around here at the WZYN family.
King James Boys, Victory Song, and a bunch of surprises.
Bunch of surprises.
March the 14th.
Yep, and that starts at 6, Preacher?
6:30.
6:30.
5 o'clock, we eat steak together.
All right, 5 o'clock steak dinner, 6:30 for the sing, and that'll be the kickoff. And then so Sunday will look like a normal day of services as far as the times, and we'll have guest preachers, guest singers all throughout that day. And then Monday starts the 2-service-a-day schedule. Monday will look a little different because it's the state fellowship.
Yeah.
But it'll start a little later. It'll look like last year's format, and but we'll have sets of singers in and running through different sets, 20 to 45-minute sets all day, preaching. We'll probably have, by the time Monday night rolls around, we'll probably have heard at least 5 messages, maybe more.
That's right.
And then it'll look like that throughout the week. Tuesday through Friday, the format this year, we'll have an early service.
Morning service, 9:30.
And all those details will come out. But I'm just saying, we want people to know that they'll have an opportunity to get here, get involved in a morning service. If they have to leave and go about and do their business in town before they come back for the night service, they can keep us on the app, and they're going to hear live radio, live Facebook feed, live YouTube feed, basically from 7 o'clock in the morning until the final preacher's through at night.
More than 12 hours of live
they can
music.
Tune in. Yep, and there's going to be somebody fresh behind the mic every 30 to 45 minutes. And there's going to be roundtable discussions from songwriters, preachers, missionaries, pastors. There's going to be, like I said, the music sets. There's going to be different preachers coming through. It's just going to be a jam-packed week of what we do here, but live.
That's right.
And interactive personalities, people from all over the country, all the way from Minnesota. Sound Doctrine's going to be here toward the end of the week.
Yeah.
And all the way down the East Coast, and people are going to be coming in. You've got Johnny Pope coming all the way from over in Texas, and so
Johnny Pope, Randy Barton from North Carolina.
Yep.
Billy Cashwell from North
Wallace,
Carolina. Tom Wallace from Tennessee. Adam Borden, Joe Arthur, Steve Ward, Stacy Piercy. Bunch of them.
Yeah.
Just all over the place. All kinds of good preaching. Looking forward to it.
Morrison Sisters.
The
Brady Rochester family.
Good.
Trevin and Brianna Wolfram. Cody Harris and Alicia Harris and the Harris brothers will be doing some sets. The Pulpit Voices. Are honored to be able to be
They'll be here
part of
Monday
this.
and Tuesday.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
So it's going to be a great week. I mean, you're not going to want to miss.
I'm going to interrupt you, brother.
Yeah, man.
I'm seeing Robert Sutton on here. He's got a special thing going on. I'd like to get you on the radio, brother, if you're still on that Facebook feed. I'd like to get you on the radio about your special. I don't know. I think it's called Capital Connection that you've got going on. I'd love to get you on the air about that right there before that takes place, and that's soon. Hopefully he's listening. If not, I guess I'll call him on the phone if he's not listening. Yeah, and he's got a big deal going on in January. Capital Connection down there in the capital.
Awesome.
Tallahassee. I'd love to get him on the air about that and tell people about that and his ministry he's got down there. Well, Eric, we've got 28 minutes until we get ice drenched.
Do we need another countdown?
Yeah, I need another countdown. No.
That'll be when we launch live. We'll make some more announcements there. We'll talk. You know how it is. We'll be a little bit fearful as the ice approaches, and you want to be tuned in for it. You want to get your friends and family, people who haven't followed the Facebook app yet,
That's right.
Or the Facebook page. You're going to want to get them involved. You're going to get them watching, and you don't go anywhere. Right? If you're listening on the app, try to get somewhere where you can pull up Facebook. Try to get somewhere where you can see the live feed, because here on the radio, you're going to be hearing gospel music. You're going to be hearing whatever the programming is that we have running in the background, because we can't do the Ice Bucket Challenge here in the radio room, because then the whole station would just float away. And so we're not going to do that. We're going to take it outside and do it live on the video feeds.
I mean, we were about to do fireworks in here the other day. I don't know why we can't do the ice bucket.
Yeah.
Well,
about to is the key feature, because greater wisdom prevailed. And so we weighed out all the options of doing the Ice Bucket Challenge right here in front of the old radio board. So, yeah, not going to do that. What you got going over there, preacher?
While they're chatting, I'm putting up Waffle House items. When we come back, we're going to talk about what happened at Waffle House on New Year's Day. Right, EJ?
Oh, man.
Tell them about what happened at Waffle House on New Year's. You want to go there?
God bless those folks.
Oh, okay.
God bless Waffle House employees.
But first, we got a favorites that came in all the way from Missouri. Brother ML wanted to hear "It's Good to Be Saved" by the York family here this morning. We're taking people's favorites at 229-459-5122. Facebook, let us know where you're listening from. Share it. And also text us and let us know where you're listening from at 229-459-5122. Sure is good to be saved this morning. The York family.
The days get darker the farther we go. It's easy to sometimes lose hope. This world may fall to pieces, but still I can say it is well with my soul. 'Cause one night I knelt at an altar in prayer. God settled it right then and there. If you're tired of bad news, let me tell you about something so good I just have to share. It's good to be saved. I'm glad that my sins are all washed away. No matter whatever happens, my sin debt is paid. I have been justified, born again, redeemed by the precious blood of the Lamb. Thank God for His mercy, thank God for His grace. It's good to be saved. it for silver or gold. Tomorrow I might not have money to spare. I might lose everything I hold dear. But my heavenly Father takes good care of me. So why should I worry or fear?
Happy birthday, Miss April!
It's good to be
Happy birthday!
Live.
She's turning 29 today!
Oh, wow.
Yeah!
That's amazing.
No matter whatever happens, my sin debt is paid. I have been justified, born again, redeemed by the precious blood of the Lamb. Thank God for His mercy, thank God for His grace. It's good to be saved. It's good to be saved. I'm glad that my sins are all washed away. No matter whatever happens, my sin debt is paid. I have been justified, born again, redeemed by the precious blood of the Lamb. Thank God for His mercy, thank God for His grace. Thank God for His mercy, thank God for His grace. It's good to be saved. It's good to be saved.
Glory.
Hallelujah.
It's good to be saved. Amen. Why is everybody so angry, Brother Eric?
I don't know.
Why are they so ill?
I heard them say, "I'm glad," and that's a trait of somebody who's saved. And I'm thankful for His mercy. I'm thankful for His grace. That's the trait of somebody who's saved. Mama taught me, if you ain't got nothing good to say, just don't say nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
And social media has made it possible for every angry person in the world to say something.
Yeah.
And man, I'm telling you, it's just good to be saved.
Amen.
And the world needs to know that we're not all upset at each other. Yeah, do we have differences? Yeah, whatever. But, and that takes us back to the promise story of the Waffle House the other night.
Yeah.
Right? They put down straws on the table. Yeah.
So here, gotta set the table. Brother EJ bought me this Waffle House cap for Christmas right here. Somebody said on Facebook I look like a conductor. I look like a conductor.
Yeah, he's driving the gravy train over at Waffle House.
That's right. But first, before we get to the Waffles House story, I'd like to sing Happy Birthday with Brother EJ to my wife.
My.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweetheart.
April.
Leave that one in the air.
Happy birthday to you.
Okay.
There you
She is so thankful that only comes around once a year.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, she turning 29 today.
29. Oh,
29.
I remember 29.
How old are you, Jackson? Yeah.
3.
That's 3.
The math ain't mathing. But you know what? Miss April said, how many 29 birthdays is between her and God? And we're going to leave it there.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, April, she loves Waffle House. She's so excited to go there. She's went there like one time in the last 5 years with me, and I've went probably 100 times in the last 5 years.
oh,
That's like my
100 times,
relationship
man.
with Walmart. We lived in the same town for 6 years. I went to Walmart 3 times. 3 times in 6 years.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I hate Walmart with a
Wow.
passion. I've probably been to Walmart now more than with you than I did for 3 years. Because we went one time this week while I was in town. So, yeah, no, I hate Walmart with a passion.
Tell them about Waffle House
And so,
at 12:30 on
And
New Year's Day.
We knew after we finished the live broadcast the other night what that night was leading to. We knew it was inevitable that we were going to end up at Waffle House.
Yeah.
Right? And because we had a bunch of young folks that were way younger than me and Brother Justin.
Yeah.
And that's just what you do. And on New Year's Eve, you go and eat at the Waffle House. And there were dreams of waffles.
Other people thought the same thing as
yeah.
well.
And we knew that would be the case. We knew it would be packed out.
Yep.
I was surprised that we were able to get seated
Sure.
immediately. So we walk in, and it's a madhouse. I mean, it is just, of course, the Waffle House, they're hollering out the order, and they've got one girl that's very loud on shift. Everybody else is pretty quiet, right?
Yeah.
But the one girl with the real big southern drawl and loud mouth, they've got her calling in all the orders. And she would always go to the same location. It reminded me of like a quarterback. She would go to the same location in the store, and she'd go, all right, 10 chicken waffles, chicken melt plate, scattered, smothered, covered, chopped.
Chicken waffles.
10 chicken waffles.
Yeah, and she's calling out those orders, and so you got that going on. You got the people, just scrambling, trying to get all the food items, and so we just get our drink orders in. A couple waters, a couple coffees. Very nice young lady taking our orders. You could tell though. I looked in her eyes and I said, she's already overwhelmed, and she's not even taking our drink orders. And we're being kind.
It took about 30 minutes to get water.
We're being kind. We're being nice.
We are.
WZYN family will understand what I say right here when I say we weren't trying to get her fired.
Yeah, that's right.
We were trying to enjoy our evening and just enjoy each other's fellowship. And when she comes, okay, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
30 minutes after that we have been sitting there, she comes with waters.
Yep. Waters.
Okay, waters.
And then said, I'll be getting your coffee in a minute.
Right. These are 3 waters that I have managed to get up, and I'll be back with the other coffees
Momentarily.
or the coffees and the water. And she goes, but here's some straws. The irony of it is the straws had found coffee, because she had not found coffee, but the straws had. They looked like they had come out of toilet water, okay? And I'm just going to leave it right there. Paint the vivid picture, because they were all stained brown on one end of all the straw paper. The straw papers were soaked.
Yep.
Right, and they looked like somebody had dug straws out of the garbage.
Yep.
And come and placed them on the table. And I look across and I see Pastor's eyes. I see Brother Justin's eyes, and I'm like, he's not going to be able to leave it alone. And
No.
I'm like, I can't. All right, if you guys know me, if I get started, it's going to get bad. So I'm just like, okay, I'm going to let him handle this one. He goes, I would like some more straws. As she's walking away, right? And so she comes back, and the funniest thing was she admits, I was a little concerned when I set those down.
And so it was the whole night.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So she said, I was a little concerned, and I was thinking I probably needed to get new straws when I laid those down. And preacher just, that's affirmative. Yeah. Let's go there. Let's do that.
So every time she comes to the table, I'm like, and she asks, do y'all need anything? Yeah, some more straws, please.
Right. We won't clean straws out.
More straws.
He did not let it die. And
with a smile.
Right.
With
and
a
he's
smile.
just trying to get her to smile.
Yeah.
Because she's
And I got
overwhelmed. And it did. It happened every time. But now, what was funny is before the smile came on her face, there was the fear that we were that customer. That guy that was trying to come to Waffle House and get her fired that evening. And anyway, I can't let that die. But anyway, so she thought that the fear was there that we're those people, right? And then when she would see preacher smiling, she'd go, "Oh, you're messing with me."
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And it would ease all of her tension. And it was just a great night.
A couple of those straws were just drenched. I mean, the liquid would have just dripped off of. So gross.
Well, I was so desperate for coffee, I almost just sucked one of the ends of the straw.
I mean,
because we were 45 minutes in before I saw coffee, and we had a long night. So
I
did not say.
I'll let Jackson.
It's 12:30 in the morning, and you've been sitting in a Waffle House for the past 30 minutes, just like, I don't know, man,
and
whatever you can get at that point.
And birthday girl's over there, my wife, she's over there thinking, and you still want to go back?
Oh yeah,
and go back
and happily.
Yeah. I went back yesterday. I took 2 young people from the church back, different young people back to Waffle House the next day.
Yeah.
You just don't beat Waffle House.
Okay, so and it's pretty much the Waffle House menu, right, is universal.
James Burke.
Right. The Waffle House menu is universal. And a chicken melt, right, consists of onions, cheese, and their famous grilled chicken. Right, there's no grilled chicken like Waffle House grilled chicken. I go to a youth camp every summer that they get Waffle House chicken for that, and it's my favorite meal of the entire week when they offer that Waffle House chicken. Yeah, and so I order routinely the chicken melt omelet, right? And most Waffle House employees know exactly what
Not
I'm
ours.
thinking, and so our sweet lady. She went and got reinforcements. She went and got the Southern girl, the order caller, and she said, "He's asking for a chicken melt omelet. Do we do that?" And the girl looks at her and she goes, "Well, it's just chicken, cheese, onions in an omelet." She goes, "So order it however you want. Say it, I'm calling it. So I got you."
Yeah.
And so the girl comes back. She says, "We can do that." And I'm like, "Okay, great." So, but then it came out, right? It came out because all I wanted was the omelet. That late at night, I don't want the potatoes. I don't want grits. I don't want the bread, right? And so the smallest plate that they had in the store is what my omelet came out on.
I saw that.
And
it's okay.
It's fine. You know what?
Do y'all like Waffle House?
I did that without losing my mind.
That's right.
We got dirty straws, the dirtiest straws in Valdosta, Georgia, and it did not wreck our night.
Some things are not that important. No.
Do
y'all like Waffle House on the Facebook feed?
It is good to be saved.
Since we talked 10 or 15 minutes about Waffle House.
Yeah, you guys love Waffle House.
If you hate Waffle House, give a gross emoji. If you like Waffle House, give a heart emoji. James Burt gave a gross emoji. Preacher Burt.
We won't judge you, James.
I bet Matt Pauley likes Waffle House. What you say?
Well, can I just be honest? You have to take like out of the thing, right? If you're in ministry, you need Waffle House.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're gonna be up at 2 a.m. We're gonna be traveling at all hours of the day. Miss April's like, no, I don't need Waffle House.
Well, the ice bath, people are talking about it.
Oh, wow.
We're 12 minutes away from the ice bath. Let's try to get 2 more songs in. We got a song request for the Averys, More and More. This one was recorded right there at Bemis Road Baptist Church. Have you heard this song yet by these young ladies? More and More by the Averys. You're fixing to love this one right here. And then we'll have another one, and then it'll be about time for the Ice Bucket Challenge.
More grace, more peace, more blessings to receive every morning. New mercies, your goodness will never cease. More and more I see love for me. More and more, all that you have in store. You supply every need you've given to me, more than I could ask for. So more and more, I'll give thanks to you, Lord. And every day I will praise you more and more faith with every mile. I trust you more through every trial. More joy and more strength you have in store. You supply every need. You've given to me more than I could ask for. So more and more, I'll give thanks to you, Lord. And every day I will praise you more and more, more and
I'll let Brother EJ take this one here.
More and more, man. I not only do I love that family, I love that song. I love the way they do it, and I'm looking forward to hearing that at the WZYN Jubilee in March. But I mean that from my heart. God has continually been more and more good to me.
Yeah.
He has blessed me and continues to do so. But what I hear in that song, though, is a commitment for me to match, right? For me to parallel the fact that as God gets increasingly good in my life, that I'm going to be more thankful, that I'm going to give more praise, that I'm going to be more faithful to Him. And almost sounds as if there's a pattern of praise developing.
Yep, that's right. That's what that song is saying. That's what I love about that. As He's more and more good to us, we want to say more and more for Him.
I want to be more happy.
More happy.
I want to be
more obedient.
More willing to share the gospel with other people. More faithful to the work of God in my life and the things that He would have me to do. More obedient, I don't want to be less. I don't want to be inconsistent. I want that pattern to move more toward me being just as trustworthy as God is to be more and more good. I want to be more and more better.
Amen.
And I know that's old poor English.
It's old double positive.
Right.
The King James Bible's got some double positive, so it's okay.
It does.
Hey, we're 5 minutes away, more like 10 or 15 away from the Ice Bucket Challenge. So we'll play one song that's been requested by Andrew and Mary Beth Jones, Before the Throne of God Above. What a great song. That'll be next. We're going to drop the Facebook Live feed right now. So we say goodbye right now, and momentarily, I'd say give us about 10 minutes to get all the cold ice ready to get dumped on us. Here we go, brother.
It is, I don't know. I got a text yesterday, right? Because I want to put this in perspective, right? Somebody out there is thinking these guys are just stupid.
No, this is good right here.
These guys are just doing whatever they can to promote their station, to promote their ministry, to promote the church. Okay, you've missed it. You've not been paying attention. We're not promoting anything to do with us. This is a station that's taken care of by the family of God here at Bemis Road Baptist Church and by you, the listeners, who support it as you free will wanting to, right? We don't put a whole lot of emphasis on that. But when we tried to, or when we're making these efforts to get more people to follow the station, follow the Facebook page,
push that real hard,
make people aware that there is a station where they can get solid Bible preaching and gospel music, right? There's no, listen, I'm working behind the scenes this week, so I'm going to tell you guys a little insider information. Nobody's getting rich because of what we're doing, right? So I got this text yesterday from one of the people who were listening. He's listening right now. And I almost wrecked the car because it came through. You know how a text will come through, and my hands-free is reading it to me. And because of the New Year's Eve push the other night, because of what we're doing, this Ice Bucket Challenge, this man said, look, I had people that I work with that came from Japan.
Yep, Japan.
And I think I can say that without getting anybody in trouble. I'm not going to mention any names. I'm not going to be any more specific than that. But these men would come from Japan to work here in the States. And this great brother, I love his heart. As he was working alongside of these families that would come from Japan, he said this particular man brought his family. He said that's unusual. Usually it was just the men coming over to do work, but this man brought his family and came to the States. And this fellow that texts me, you know, he's doing the labor. He's doing the work. I gave him a Bible. We took him out, showed him love, showed him hospitality, but basically just planted a seed. And they would stay and rotate through however long their job had them here in the States. And then they go back to Japan, a country where the gospel doesn't reach like it does me and you. We take so much for granted. Man, I'm having a hard time. But he goes back to Japan. He's got his Bible tucked away in his suitcase that this man has gotten him with the name on it, right? And this fella doesn't know the impact that he's the story that he told me last night via text was that they took him to at Christmas time. They took him to a nativity scene, and the man stepped up and said, right, "Which one in this scene? Which one in this portrayal?
Yes.
Which one is Jesus that you've been telling me about? Which one of these is Jesus?" And this man was so unlearned about the gospel that this man had to explain to him that it was the baby in this particular scene.
And that same guy that's biblically illiterate,
this same guy that's biblically
following
illiterate
the page,
has now followed WZYN. Yeah,
you never know
because of the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, we're trying to.
And
give
I hope
you
he's listening this morning.
The why behind it, and then also we were giving stuff away so rapidly the other night. Somebody texted me and said somebody that won one of the giveaways is my sister, and I think she needs to get saved. Pray that the Lord uses it. Now she follows the page.
That's what it's about.
That's what it's about.
And
we get up here and we talk about Waffle House and nasty straws, and we laugh and have a good time, but hey, that's who we are. That's just who we are. It's not salesmanship. No. We're just enjoying the Lord, but there deep down there's a purpose. There's a cause, and it's the cause of Christ and the souls of men. And that's what we're trying to explain to you. And happy to be able to do it for the Lord. Hey, folks, it's 9 o'clock. I don't see no ice in here.
Nope.
So we're going to have to go outside. We're going to play a song here. We're going to go off Facebook. We love you.
Listen.
Love you, Facebook
if you're
family.
Listening on the app, you're going to need to go to your Facebook.
Yep.
All right? You can keep listening to the programming that's going to be playing in the background, but you don't want to miss the Ice Bath Challenge.